When rescuers first met Barsik, they could tell right away that he had been through something terrible. He was extremely thin, covered in painful wounds, and too weak to even lift his head. He had been attacked by a group of stray dogs, and instead of helping him, his owner left him untreated. Over time, his body became nothing more than skin and bones, and his fur was dirty and matted. He could not eat, stand, or walk. It was clear he had suffered alone for far too long. Even in that condition, Barsik still tried to survive. He somehow made it through the long transport from Ossetia to Moscow, even though he was barely hanging on. When rescuers placed food near him, he tried to reach it, desperate for even a small bite. That little moment showed everyone that he wanted to live. At the veterinary clinic, the team acted quickly. His injuries were severe, and some parts of his body could not be saved. The vets had to remove part of his tail and one paw because the tissue had died. He spent days on pain medicine, fluids, and round-the-clock care. For a while, he slept almost constantly. Then one day, he opened his eyes, sniffed the air, and wagged his tail a little when he smelled food. It was a small sign, but it meant everything. Feeding him was still a challenge. His stomach was too weak, and he often vomited even liquid food. He was dehydrated and needed glucose often. But slowly, his body started responding. Once he was stable, the vets allowed him to go home for continued care. That's when his real recovery started. Barsik was still very weak, but he could now yawn, look around, and lift his head. Each tiny improvement felt like a big step forward. When he first arrived, he weighed only 11 kilograms. Now he was up to 12.5 kilograms, not much, but enough to bring hope. His tests showed anemia and low protein, which explained why healing was slow. Still, his appetite came back, and he began eating with excitement. The vet recommended adding boiled chicken to his meals, which he loved. His pressure sores began healing, and he slowly gained strength. Barsik started to stand on his own again, even if only for short moments. With help, he learned how to go to the bathroom by himself and how to balance. His caregivers gently moved his legs every day to keep his muscles working. Bit by bit, his body started to rebuild what it had lost. Soon, Barsik began showing more energy. His blood tests improved, his body filled out, and he became more alert. His sores healed enough that he no longer needed bandages. He also started learning how to move comfortably on 3 legs. Through everything, he stayed calm, patient, and determined. One morning, he took a short walk in the park. He sniffed the air, looked around with interest, and stood tall for the first time in a long time. In that moment, he seemed happy, really happy. After everything he had suffered, seeing him enjoy the world again felt like a miracle. He is still healing, but he gets stronger every day. Barsik deserves every bit of love and comfort after so much pain. He fought hard to stay alive, and now he finally has a chance to live the life he always deserved. If Barsik's story touched your heart, give it a like or share it. Even sharing helps more animals like him find hope and a second chance.